most of you guys know me, but today I want to talk about a serious topic um, of the teenage baby boom. If you don't know what that is, then that's why I'm talking about it. I don't know how many of you teenagers realize what you're doing. How many of you realize that you're ruining not your life, but also the baby you're about to have? Yeah, that baby could have a good life, but that's like a 10% chance out of like 90. So, hold on, I'm sitting on something. So, oh my god. So what I want to say is, why have a kid now? Why have a kid at the age of 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17? Why? So you can be at 16 and pregnant? Or because it's something that's going around? I don't know. I'm just saying that once you do this, what life are you going to have? You're not going to have one. This is the time for you to be a kid, for you to, hang out with your friends and just go to the movies and go to parties and just have fun. You can't do that with a kid. I mean, you could if you have someone to watch them, but if someone's not going to watch them, what are you supposed to do? You're going to be home every day, all day, with a baby that's going to be crying all the time. But that doesn't only put a stress on you, but it puts a stress on your parents because you're still going to be living with them. So if you do that, I don't know what you're going to do. Your parents have to pay for the Pampers. You know how much a kid costs? I'm still a kid. I'm only 17. But do you know how much a kid costs? Let alone you have to pay for that kid for your whole life? That's just insane. That's just insane, and I don't know why teenagers think that it's so cool to get pregnant at an early age. I mean, shouldn't you get pregnant when you're madly in love, but when you're older, like your 30s, and you have a job and a career that's, established, that's just right there, and it's right there? Why have a kid at such a young age? Shouldn't that be something you should wait for? Finish school, get an education, go to college, get a degree, do all these things that you want. And I bet a lot of you kids have goals. Have a lot of goals. I have goals. I know my goals are I want to be a singer, an actress, a producer, and da-da-da-da, and I can go on and on and on. But what are your goals? What are the things that you wanted to do before you got pregnant? What are the things that you wanted to do? And you have other teenagers congratulating you and telling you, oh, that's so cool. And da-da-da. It's not cool. It's not cool at all. Because they don't know what you're going to be going through. Your feet are going to be swollen. You're going to get bigger. You have to take prenatal pills. You have to do all this stuff to keep the baby healthy. But once it comes out, what are you going to do? It's easier when it's inside of you because it's easy. You got to just feed it because it goes through your, your own little thing, and it attaches itself to you. So how hard is that? But what's going to happen in the middle of the night when you have to get up at 2, 3 in the morning because it's crying because it's hungry? What are you going to do? I think teenagers should think twice about getting pregnant and having safe sex. Do you guys not see the commercials? Shoot, they have commercials about cigarettes. They have commercials about using condoms. It's a baby boom. Teenagers have baby boom, and that's bad. That's extremely bad. Our generation is not supposed to be. Our generation sucks. I'm not gonna lie, it sucks. And what are our little brother and sister going to go through? What are especially my nephew? What is he supposed to go through? What's that gonna be like? It sucks. Because what's gonna happen? What are you supposed to say to your kid when they get pregnant at the same age as you? Oh, well, it's okay because I did it too? No, you're going to be pretty pissed. Because you see so much for your kid. You see more. And your parents saw more for you until you did that. And sometimes it's an accident. That I understand. You don't know. You're new to it. and some people were raped. I don't want to say it, but that's what happens. I just want you guys to think twice. We can fix our generation by fixing ourselves. And by doing that, you can listen to another kid. I'm just saying. It's my opinion. And if you don't like it, I'm really, really sorry. But it's the truth. If you look at the world now, what has it become? If you look at the world now, what are we doing to it? Being the youngest generation that's upcoming and that's about to rule the world and can become presidents and mayors and Supreme Court and our next, music and things like that, what are we going to be doing? Are we going to help or are we going to destroy it even more? What are we doing? What are we saying to ourselves and to our generation and to the past generation, the generation before us? What are they going to say? They look down on us as if we ruined it. We did global warming and now this. Just be safe. I understand that you guys like to venture out and to do things and you can't help it because you're teenagers, but be safe. Use protection or talk to your parents. Talk to your mother if you can't talk to your father because we don't know. But be safe. Just be safe and use protection and try to just stay in school and get an education. Education is the most important thing you could ever do. So do that and just be protected. If you're going to go have sex, go and be protected. Please. And thank you. That's Jay.